Welcome, folks, to the home of the Golden Gophers here in Minneapolis. This is a charged-up on-campus environment, and they are ready for this collision. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Golden Gophers will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the runner takes off to his right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The Gators looking to keep this drive rolling. No huddle here for the offense.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Gators moving quickly down the field here.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Minnesota, 0. Return runs out of bounds.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain, moves the ball.
Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. Handoff to the back. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Coming up.
The Golden Gophers bring their punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. The Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Trying to extend the play. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. No huddle now for the offense. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. The tight end has got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. He hands it off from the gun. Able to fight for a decent gain here on that running play.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Minnesota 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Simpson. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
He's moving out of the pocket now. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. And the Golden Gophers pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Back to throw. It's McLeod. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. He lets it go on the move. Looking deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past line of scrimmage before throwing the ball.
On the double. Go. That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Florida 14, Minnesota 0.
They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Bringing pressure. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it's just flat dropped on 3rd down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a 4th down call. And the Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. An impressive spin there. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? going to hand this off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Back to throw. It's McLeod. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The Golden Gophers will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Golden Gophers will line up to kick it away. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. We start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
I love the toughness of this quarterback to be able to pick up some good yards like this, to move the chains, keep this drive alive. His team will feed off of his energy when he makes plays like this.
That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking for some space. It's Daniels. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he pulls in the catch. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. The Gators pick up enough to get a 1st down there.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Using his legs on the scramble. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Florida 21, Minnesota 0.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Minnesota Golden Gophers will take over 1st and 10.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and I got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's McLeod. He's going to take another shot right here. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here's
a shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Golden Gophers will line up on 1st and 10. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's McLeod. Pressure is coming. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
On 1st and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on 2nd down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time.
Intercepted in the end zone. At midfield, the 40, the 20, past the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Florida.
Touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
Number 2 scores points for the defense.
Check on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down after that run on the previous play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Taylor.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's McLeod. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's a quick grab. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Taylor. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's first and 10. Looking to throw it again. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. And the Golden Gophers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw. It's McLeod. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going?
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Gators. And the route is on.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Florida 35, Minnesota 0. Return runs out of bounds.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Fighting off the defender.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Try and muscle for the first down. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Ready, go.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Chris, I'll be honest with you. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Important second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Golden Gophers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up. The
pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Well, it looked like they tried to get the ball to the edge, Kurt, but that play was just shut down before it could get going.
Yeah, that design is a sweep to get way out to the outside, but the defense flashes their speed there. Great instincts and speed to be able to bring that down for a nice loss.
He's running out of time here. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. That sack sets up an important third down. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. With the catch, it's Wilson. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Kick is up and no good. That's just a minor blip in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. The Minnesota offense takes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. There's contact on the throw. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Can he take it all the way? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
And sets up first and goal.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Florida. And this one is getting ugly. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Number 21 in the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Florida 42, Minnesota 0.
Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And your Minnesota Golden Gophers will take over first and 10.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Grab down the middle. It's Simpson. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Florida 42, Minnesota 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Get set.
Back to pass. It's McLeod. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Now it's second down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustment.
And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. They'll give it to the running back. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun handoff here. Running with purpose. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
There's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble now. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's McLeod. The pocket breaking down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Golden Gophers looking to run some tempo here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, The guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try the option play here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Brings up 4th and goal.
And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stop on the clock with 21 seconds remaining. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it's no good. He missed it. That's just a minor blip there in what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
First down here for this offense. There's the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Defense loading up, and DBs here wanted to prevent the deep pass play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fights through the tackler. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they all...